Donnie, what are you doing?
We're down here at Southern Choice Homes in Darlington, South Carolina. We're trying to find us a couple mobile homes for a couple spots that we've got.
A couple? Oh, they got a couple here.
Yeah, but we ain't found nothing we got to have yet. We ain't found the price right, with the house right, with the moving right, with all that stuff. Yeah. There's a bunch of things you got to get right and the right size for our location yet. But we're not affiliated with these people in any way, shape, or form. But we're going to look at this house today and see what we can come up with.
So this is it says it's an Oakwood. I don't know if that's the is that the manufacturer? That's probably the model.
It's an Oakwood by Fleetwood.
By Fleetwood? Okay. And the front of it looks pretty good. This is a very deceptive one.
Yes.
We've been looking at this thing for a while. It's been parked out here in the front. Now, again, we're not affiliated with these people. We just come down here and look at their used mobile homes and their new mobile homes that they get in, because it's kind of unique that they have so many different ones. So you get to see all kinds of different designs and layouts and stuff. So this one, they've got it blocked up pretty nice, and it's nice and straight. It looks good. You know, it's obviously old. It's got a broken window on the front, but it looks good. I mean, it's like, hey, that one's got some, you know, some nice bones there, okay? So this is how it looks, and you're looking and you're like, oh, they got Donnie hates these window unit air conditioners because they rot all the windows out. If we go inside, we'll show you. Well, we're definitely gonna go inside, but we'll show you whenever we go inside. But then whenever you get here to the back, you go, yeah, this is Donnie, the back's all hanging out. That window's not up in there. Not yours. The window.
Oh,
the window is hanging out of the building.
Yep, the window's hanging out and it's broke.
The door looks crooked.
Yeah, a little bit.
So we got some problems with it, but we figured we'd go in it and film a video showing you about it.
We can fix anything.
We can fix anything. So we looked at this one before, and we decided not to go in it because it was full of stuff. So I think we took a video of that. And you know, we're not likely to buy it because of this damage on the outside. I don't know what the inside looks like, but let me show you a video, I think we've got it, of what the inside looked like just a little while back. I think it was full of junk. It's worth mentioning because people are going to ask. They have this single wide here next to it that is completely destroyed, and you can see the flexing that's happened going down the road.
It's for sale too, I'm sure.
Yeah, so and you might say, oh, we had people complain before and say, oh, why would they sell something that bad? Well, you know, we're recycling, aren't we? I mean, somebody may be able to use it and do something with it.
Now I know why.
Oh, it's trashed out.
Yeah. Well, we ain't looking at that one, right? Let's look at this one.
We don't have time to show you, but it's full of trash. I mean, literally full of trash. Well, we made it up in it.
Yep. Ron?
Yep.
I got a sneaky suspicion. May of 24, somebody was living in this thing.
You think it was built in May of 24?
No, I think they was...
Usually we look for a date in it and we find it. There we go.
Yep.
This is a May of 24 model. Woohoo! Yeah, it looks like somebody was living in it, and I gotta say, what are you doing, people? Look at this, Donnie. I mean, they were living right. I mean, is that a Fireball?
Yeah, that looks like a Fireball.
And is this a Chuck Berry CD here? I mean, they were partying in this thing.
Okay, I got the perfect example of air conditioning problems.
Okay.
Look at this. This is what happens when you have an air conditioner.
Yeah, not central air. Window unit.
You put a window unit in there, all that water runs down. As it does, it rots the drywall out. After it rots the drywall out, it rots the wood seal out. After it rots the wood seal around the window out, it rots the floor out. After it rots the floor out, the side of the damn trailer falls off.
Explain to them the floor that we're looking at here.
This floor is plywood. That's good, right?
Yep.
That's on top of everything else. They didn't take the old out.
So someone has went through here at some point and replaced all of the flooring, or not replaced all of the flooring.
Went over top of all.
Went over the top of all of the flooring with plywood.
With plywood, and didn't put any kind of didn't put any kind of floor covering on it at all.
This is a pretty rough one. You know, they've been working on this one for quite a while. It's been here on the lot. And I think wasn't it full of junk originally?
Yeah, we got a short video of that.
Yeah, so it's full of junk, and they have come in here and
like full
cleaned it out. Yeah, like
full.
Yeah. So they came in here and cleaned it out a little bit and got rid of a bunch of the junk.
And look at this. See all this here? There must have been a fireplace in here. See the soot?
Yeah. See, this is crazy. I've seen this before. If you've ever been around smokers, this is not what happens from smokers. This is what happens when you have a straight up wood burning fireplace in your house. So that is soot from a fireplace or a wood burning stove.
Yeah.
There was one that we did a video on that was even worse than this, like had soot all over all the walls where somebody is heating it with an actual wood burning stove that isn't properly vented.
To the point we thought it caught on fire.
Yeah, it almost looked like it caught on fire. We'll put that video link up later. Okay, but what we like looking at, folks, is the layout of it and the design of it. How clever was this thing whenever it was new? And I like it, Donnie. I kind of like what they did with the kitchen.
Yeah. That over there is unique to it. And that actual table there.
Yeah, so let's check it out. So we come in the front here. Here's your front door. You come in, it's very standard for the door to basically block off the bedroom hallways and the wall to start right here. And this is your living room. And even this overhang here. If you look, the living room they have vaulted up to the roof frame. And then they drop it down for the bathrooms and the bedroom and all that. And you have this little overhang here in the living room, just a little bit. This wall can be moved forward or back depending on how they've laid it out. So this is real standard. Usually you have a window right there, and usually you have a window right there, and of course the light switch is right there. And then usually you have some kind of countertop right there, and that's where the kitchen starts. So you'll see half or, 3/4 of the models of single wides will be set up this exact same way. So if you look at how they did it though, they've got a bar with a, kind of cabinets up above it, and they're crooked. I don't know. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Maybe they may have been installed crooked. I don't know.
These are bowed here.
But you've got a little rack up there. You can see maybe putting wine bottles up there or something, or whatever. Kind of an interesting little setup. And there's a little, it's like a bar area there. Okay. Now, typically, the way they do it is the kitchen will be over there, and then over here they will have room for a little table. But they didn't do that here. They built the table in, which is interesting. I've never seen that. So they've got a little bump out table there, and the way it's supported with that pedestal, you can see that you could easily put chairs around it and sit there, and there's your kitchen table. It's built into the mobile home. So then over here, casing out this window, they have more cabinets. So that pretty dramatically increases your number of cabinets in the kitchen, which people complain about all the time. And in most of our videos, you get a lot of people, especially the mothers, saying, look, there's not enough cabinets. It's not going to work. So here you have the sink. Now, a lot of times you have the sink over here, and there's a window above the sink. But on this one, they've just put it right behind this this bar. Yeah, this is Oakwood. So obviously this is destroyed, but we're just talking about how was it originally laid out. It's an interesting layout. Look at the size of that range hood there, Donnie. That's kind of unique too. I mean, it's much wider than they usually are. So your range would have sat there. And then over here, your refrigerator. So on top of that, you have a pantry, which a lot of times they don't have.
Oh.
It's not a pantry?
Washer and dryer.
Oh, okay. Is it separate?
Washer on that side, dryer on this side.
Okay.
You walk in, washer.
Oh,
there.
wow. Okay. Yeah, so washer here and dryer here.
And
a pass-through here with a door. Wow.
This was either a linen closet or a pantry on this side.
Wow, look what we have here. It says don'ts.
That's how to hook the dryer up.
Do not terminate dryer exhaust under home. Do run dryer exhaust duct underneath the home and to a point outside and underneath an exterior wall. The dryer duct must terminate outside of and away from the home. Okay, well that's cool.
Well, Ronnie,
But I like this setup.
we're supposed to guess what year it is. You done looked at the kitchen. That should tell you everything you need to know.
Okay, well, so we got these countertops. You can often tell by that. So is that an 80s style countertop? I don't believe it is. It's newer than that. It's going to be a 90s style countertop. So this is from the 90s just by the color of the countertop. Also, those mirrored glass windows and all that crap, that's like, you know, 95 and up. So that's going to be, I'm going to guess it's a 97.
Nope, too high.
93. 93, okay. Cool. I have something stuck to my shoe. Okay, I think I'm good now. I think it was a crayon. All right, so I have never seen one with this. This is unique.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's collapsed and it's all screwed up, but originally, this was probably a pretty nice little house with the freaking kitchen table and everything built in. That's cool. All right, so let's travel back this way. Donnie, show them what you were talking about with the floor.
The floor.
Right there.
Oh, OSB is here. Plywood is there.
So someone has went through and added the plywood.
They actually beveled that plywood down.
Yeah, you know.
And like that cabinet behind you, it's sitting in the hole.
Yeah.
They didn't pick that cabinet up.
Because it was built in.
Same way with the kitchen table.
But they did put trim around it, so somebody probably did it fairly nice originally. And then here's the linen closet that he was talking about, which is just right behind the dryer. I think that's cool. I think that's a hell of a little setup.
That could be a pantry. I don't know. It could be either or.
Well, I guess, yeah, either or. Yep.
So, but I see something very interesting in here.
What?
Everybody talks about this stuff here. You know, that was the junk back in the day. That's what busted that gray pipe.
Yeah.
They mixed PEX with that gray. That was the original PEX pipe.
Mm-hmm.
The fittings was what the problem was back in the day, but everybody blamed it on that pipe. But they actually mixed it right there.
Yeah, it's like the old school PEX. Mm-hmm. So we're here in the bedroom, and it has this big built-in mirror on the wall. That actually looks pretty good. They've cracked it, of course.
Yep. Another one over there.
That one looks like maybe they added brown chicken, brown cow.
Uh-huh. That's a little bathroom.
Little tiny bathroom with the green linoleum flooring.
Ooh. Yeah, don't step in that.
It's collapsed. So here's your problem that you have in homes a lot of times. The flooring is collapsed in it. You got to be very careful.
There is a bathtub in there.
So here we have the vanity. I'm going to assume the toilet is over there.
Yeah, it is.
I literally can't go in there, people, because the floor's collapsed. And then there's your bathtub with surround. It's just a standard bathtub. It's not the jacuzzi not the jacuzzi, the garden tub that you usually see. And that's the back of the shower there. And then this should be their closet.
You come in here, Ronnie. You want to see this?
All right, data plate. We'll see if we both fall through the floor. Hopefully not.
I don't think so. I checked it pretty good.
Homes by Oakwood, which is out of Rockwell, North Carolina. And it was made in February of '93. So now we know.
Hood house number is there. Unit description is there. If anybody wants to pause and read all that, they can.
And it's a Zone 2 hurricane resistant home. And it has a south load-bearing roof. And then it is a zone 2 heat home. So it was a little bit of a, I mean, it was made in North Carolina, but it's a little bit of an upgrade. If this home is an electric furnace, it may be of the type which can be converted to a heat pump, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, folks. So I gotta say, interesting layout.
It don't stink that bad in here, y'all.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
I can smell something a little bit
It
going on.
smells a little bit, but it ain't horrible.
All right, so let's walk back down to the other end. This is an interesting one. This video is taking us a little longer because it's just laid out a little different than a lot of them. So I like this kitchen and I like the build-ins. Let's see if they did anything creative at this end or if it's just got the standard 1 or 2 bedroom. It's gonna be 1, well, maybe 2. They might have squeezed 2 in. See if they've squeezed in.
It does have an air conditioner.
Pretty standard layout, it looks like.
There's the air.
Yep, heat and air.
Look at that. They ain't never had a filter in that damn thing.
Good Lord. So this is your heat, but this is your air coil.
There's the half of the door.
Yeah. Little hall bedroom.
It ain't bad. They replaced all the plywood in here, but they did not do it in the closet.
Donnie, show them this. There's your original drywall. It would have been just a white with that texture stuff on it.
I got one question.
Yes.
Why does it have 2 closets?
Because they've added this one. I think. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. It's got 2 closets. It's just out of necessity. If you look, they had that one to hide behind the bathroom because that's how they're going to do the last closet. But they put this heater here, so it took up some space, and so they already had that space there, so they figured they might as well just put a door on it, make it another closet. And then they also had some space behind the bathroom, so they made that one a closet too.
Yeah, I think that's a screw up in design. This should have been down.
Yeah, if they would have put that down, they could have moved that wall back and they wouldn't have, it would have gave you more room in the bedroom.
Or move it that way and put the door over there.
Yeah.
Because that's the wrong
It's
spot.
just a little messed up.
There's another Mayo 24 again.
This may have been from Johnsonville, South Carolina, because they got a
Drugstore.
they've got a, what do you call it, Donnie? Calendar.
Yeah, the commode fell through the floor.
Commode. Show them the bottom of that so they can see what we're talking about. You see how the commode, now you're not going to see anything disgusting, folks, but you see how the commode is slanted? That's because the back of the commode has literally fallen through the floor because of all of the water.
Yeah, and that's two pieces of plywood.
Show them the top of the commode, Donnie. See how it's broken and it's basically moved forward because it hit the wall whenever the bottom of it fell. Somebody might have even been sitting on it when it happened. So basically these bathtubs, they build the floor with OSB, and then the water runs out of the bathtub or splashes on the thing, and eventually it will rot the OSB to where the toilet will fall through the floor. And then they put plywood over it and lifted the toilet up and reinstalled it on top of the plywood, and then it did it again.
Yes.
Just so you know, like a piece of plywood, if there's any kind of support back there at all, would have held that toilet.
Yep.
So that plywood has been completely compromised or it wouldn't have fallen through the floor
Many
again.
times.
Yeah, over and over and over again. All right, so we made it into the final bedroom, the kids' bedroom, we'll call it.
Looks like they had,
What in the hell are they doing in here?
looks like they had tile on the floor.
I have never seen the closet like that. Can you tell by the floor if they changed it, Donnie?
Hot water tanks right there.
Wow, what a different setup.
But no, they ain't changed.
So typically the way it works is you've got that bathroom there, and then behind it you have room for 2 closets. So usually there's a door on that wall and there's a little closet there. And then on the back side of it, there's the closet from that other bedroom. But on this one, they're giving you that little space, and then bringing it out into the room and putting a door there for a closet and then hiding the hot water tank there too.
I don't know why they didn't move this hot water tank to that other spot in there.
Yeah, if they would have put the hot water tank beside the
air conditioner,
the AC, they wouldn't have needed to build that closet or to build this closet out like this. They just kind of wasted some space, but yeah, maybe they had their reasons.
These rooms, you know, that's 8, 10, 11 foot wide to that maybe.
Yeah.
And
just kind of a weird design.
Yeah, that door, this door here, should have been right here.
Yeah.
But none of this here. Like the door should have been opening this way.
Yeah.
Like all the way around, like just like it is.
And then it would give you the rest of this room.
It gives you all this room.
Sometimes they set the bathroom up where it goes farther down, and then what they do is they put the closet right where I'm standing.
Yeah.
Usually. They would just build the closet there.
Or you can put the commode and bathtub right here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, push this room that way.
Yeah. So there you go, folks.
There's another window unit.
Another window unit where they're about to rot out the wall.
But you see like all this daylight in here that you guys can see? Anywhere you can see daylight, the water's going to get there.
Yeah.
So water stands there constantly every time it rains.
And then you also have the AC unit itself is putting out water, and it just drips all over everything and destroys.
Yeah, it just ruins the whole thing.
You know, these walls are not the greatest in the first place, so I mean, they just, that kind of moisture will ruin them.
Yep.
So. All right, folks. Well, there you go.
Y'all, give us a thumbs up for filming. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. We'll catch you on the next one.
Now, if you like this kind of layout, this is a pretty similar one to how they do them now. So let me show you what a brand new one looks like that's got a similar vibe to it. We'll put that video up here.